Guys, we're still doing some paper one revision, and we are now dealing with redundancy. We have done quite a few terms or terminologies. I'll come back to it and explain it to you. But in this instance, we've now done slang. Sorry, let's go back. We did ambiguity. Sorry, I'm just explaining to the guys that have just started with this recording. Ambiguity is what are you saying? It is unclear. In other words, it is unclear how something is meant to be interpreted. It could mean one or another thing if it's not cleared up. For instance, I rode a white horse in full leather armor. In other words, is the horse wearing the full leather armor or is the person using the full leather armor? And if you can stop this video right here. If you stop it, everything is explained in this particular section. And then the guys have given these answer. The question was, I'm sorry, remove the ambiguity in the sentence above, rewrite it correctly, and then that was it. So you can pause and work yourself through that section. Now let's have a look at this slang, a very informal type of language that is only understood by a particular group of people. Coloreds use slang, white people use slang, black people use slang. It's an informal type of language. It's not formal. Then there was also, before we go there, I'm so sorry guys. Can we do this quickly? I gave you another word when it gets to slang, and sometimes it is confused with slang. It's definitely not slang. That's what I wanted to say. It's colloquial. We have discussed this. Colloquial. I think that's the word. Let me see if that's the word. I am not too sure. Let's see if there is. There we go. Got it wrong. Colloquial language. It's also informal. It's what they call the language of the day in everyday use. So it's not formal. So they can ask you, refer to the colloquial language used in line 7, and then it could just hit you, what the heck are they talking about? It just means it's an informal language of the day, everyday language that we use. Now we are discussing redundancy. Redundancy is when words are used to give information that is already contained. In other words, so here's my example. In my personal opinion, we should postpone this until later. Can you remove the redundancy, please? Here's your question. Does anyone have an answer for me already?
In my personal opinion? Can we remove the word personal?
That's entirely up to you. You have to just give me an answer. I just want to hear what everyone else also has to say. What is your answer?
In my opinion, we should postpone this until later.
Okay. Anyone else?
Because mine is their personal space. So?
Yes. This is Randy.
So, like, to me, I feel like, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Randy.
Like, in my personal opinion, we should postpone this. Because, like, postpone means moving until later, and having until later there, it's just saying it's postponing something.
Okay, you're saying in my personal opinion, excuse me, opinion, okay, we should do what?
Postpone this.
Postpone this, okay, postpone this. Anyone else?
I think we can also use, just in my opinion, we should postpone this without personal.
Okay. In my opinion. No, she's saying this, postpone this. This is our answer. Okay, the correct answer is C. So both Randy and Monique, they have given us sort of glimpses or half of it, because in my personal opinion, my is already personal. And I know we use this all the time. In my personal opinion, my is personal. So we're actually using that phrase incorrectly. It should be saying, in my opinion. Then we should postpone this until later. Postpone already means later.
Since 50% plus 50% make one whole, so
Thank God we have less rain in the class, eh? I'm sorry, guys. You know, Randy hates being wrong. Tomato products, okay. What about if we say, is this correct? Added bonus. I'll give you an added bonus. Is that correct? If you see that in an ad,
that's incorrect. Because bonus means extra and added also means something added, meaning extra.
great.
So
So that's incorrect. But if you see, if seen in an advert, huh? What style are they using, or language is being applied? Because they love doing that. So remember, in ads, we have what type of language? We have emotive language. I think we did that earlier. We have persuasive language or manipulative language. Then we have jargon. We have scientific language. Then we have facts. What style is being applied here?
like I would say like motive. Because like they want like trying to persuade the
There we
consumer
go.
to buy it.
That's it. So it is persuasive or manipulative language, okay? Because they're persuading, trying to persuade you to, it's more persuasive language. They're trying to persuade you. Then I want to ask you, in that same sentence, what error is committed? If seen in an adverb, what style or language is being applied? What error is being committed in that sentence? I'll just do this.
So
Yes.
the forward slash already means or, and you wrote or next to it.
Where are we now? The answer is, what are we doing? How to do this? Sorry about that. That's a question. We've seen the advert. I want to do this question, and let's make this question one. Can you see how they can create drama for you? This one is, the answer is Correct. The forward slash. So then you remove all. Okay. Okay, good. We're getting somewhere. Let's talk about the word tautology. Have you heard that word before? Tautologie in Afrikaans.
And then Mr. Stan.
What is Mr. Stan doing? Are you guys having class?
Yes, he's doing it from online tonight.
That's rude. Okay. Tautology. Let's quickly finish that word. So, tautology means the following. We are at number 7.
Mr. Chun, Mr. Stan is quickly speaking.
Oh, I can't hear him. Hey, Stanton? Can you hear him?
Yes, sir, I can hear him.
No, but he looks muted here. Let's do that. Stanton, are you muted?
Muted.
It's gonna be meeting number 2.
For physics students.
For
Oh, is
physics
he?
students.
Oh, okay, fine. Sorry about that. Does anybody need to be with him now?
I need to go now. Physics.
Okay, let me just give you this one word. Tautology is when two words are used that have the same meaning. So how do you know that? Tautology, let's look at that word. I'll be with you in a minute. We are going to be out now. So can you see as two T's? Two T's, a T and a T. So we are saying two words are used that have the same meaning. Are used that have the same meaning. Okay, what is that? Like when we say the big fat cow.
Big and fat means the same thing.
Same thing. T and T, two words, no? That have the same meaning. Big fat cow. It is a form of redundancy. But redundancy is when, like in my opinion, my personal opinion, is when the definition of one word is contained in the other. There we go.
Thank you, sir. So this is recorded and you will share the video with us, right?
I'll definitely do that, yes. Thank you so much.
License 5.
I'll definitely send that. Do you also need to go to the physics class?
No, I don't.
Let's finish one or two more words. Then I'm out of your head. Then I know I've sort of covered everything. Whoever needs to go to physics can definitely do so. The other word, I think it's the last word, is verbosity. What part of this words do you know? What sounds familiar to you? Verbosity. Anyone?
Is the word?
Oh, yeah, let's have a look at it. Verbosity.
A verb.
Other one is the word boss. It's when you speak like a boss. I'll explain it to you now, and that's just my simple explanation or definition. We can say when too many words are used. Like when your boss speaks to you, and while he's speaking, you are thinking, where is this going, guy? Yeah, stop. So when you say, for instance, up until the current time, can you hear that? You could be using something like Good morning, my dear colleagues and beloved staff. It is so wonderful to be seeing all of you so happy and gay in this room this morning. Today we are going to speak endlessly about all of our achievements and everything that we have done for the past year, how wonderful it is for us to be doing such a tremendous job in the span of our life here at 7 Plus. We have gathered together on a daily basis to work very tentatively, pay attention to our the detail of our work. Can you see? It's just like someone that just talks.
Unnecessary, yeah.
Yes,
Unnecessary.
yes. So when you see your boss or your manager speak to you, you will be saying he's making use of a term called verbosity. Too many words, maybe you should be saying unnecessary words. Does it work for you? Is that double
Yeah.
necessary? Unnecessary words are being used. Maybe I should give you this example, for instance. That's wrong. Let's do this. Then I'm done with you for tonight. Okay, up until the current time. Up until the current time. What are we doing? The municipality had made no objections to the festival. What else are we saying? The municipality not. Okay, fine. Tandem had made no objections to the festival. Okay, can you perhaps remove the verbosity in the sentence?
Up until the current time.
What about it?
It's too many words.
Then how are you going to fix it?
Up to now or
What is up to now? The time
currently.
currently. Remember, it's not currently. Up until is before that.
Up until the municipality had made no. Mm-mm. Up until now,
You're just using now. Up until now, it's the same amount of words.
to date.
There you go.
You can't change that.
There you go.
To date.
Look there. I've given you a word. Can you see that? Can you see that, Monique?
Previous.
The municipality had not previously objected to the festival. That small p, let's delete that. Can you see how simple that sentence becomes? And when you say previously, that means before the current time. Okay, that's it. That's it for tonight. I hope this class was helpful.
Yes, it was. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Listen, for the next few days, we're going to just grapple with your paper ones in English and in Afrikaans. It may seem a bit tedious, like it's tedious work. It feels like it's difficult. Once you see your paper, you're not going to be intimidated by it. So thank you so much for your time.